Hello everyone, welcome back. In this presentation, we will focus on relatively prime numbers. Relatively prime numbers are also called as co-prime numbers. As usual, let's start the session with the outcomes. Upon the completion of the session, the learner will be able to understand the need for finding GCD, and outcome number 2, we will understand relatively prime numbers, which is also called as co-prime numbers. Before stepping into the topic of the day, relatively prime numbers, we will just recap what is GCD. The GCD stands for the greatest common divisor. GCD is also referred to as HCF, which is highest common factor. Divisor and factor refers to the same concept. Already we have seen about finding the GCD of two numbers in the previous lectures. With the knowledge of GCD, we are stepping into the next lecture, the relatively prime numbers. Let's see what is relatively prime numbers. Before seeing the details of relatively prime numbers, let's see the definition first. Two numbers are said to be relatively prime if they have no prime factors in common and their only common factor is 1. When we have two numbers, when we will call these two numbers are relatively prime to each other, when they don't have any common factor except 1. So that is what the definition says. Let's see it elaborately. Let's say we are taking A and B are two numbers. When A and B are said to be relatively prime numbers, A and B are said to be relatively prime numbers when they don't have any common factor except 1. In other words, if the GCD of A and B is 1, then 1 is the only divisor that can divide both A and B, right? So if the GCD of A and B is 1, then A and B are said to be relatively prime numbers or co-prime to each other. So I already told you relatively prime numbers are also referred as co-prime numbers. So before we see the examples, just have this in mind. Two numbers are said to be relatively prime to each other or co-prime to each other if they don't have any common factor except 1. In other words, if the GCD of those two numbers is 1 or the HCF of those two numbers is 1, then these two numbers are said to be relatively prime numbers. Let's see some examples, then you will understand things clearly. Let's see example number 1 first. Are 4 and 13 relatively prime? Now we are going to find whether numbers 4 and 13 are relatively prime to each other or co-prime to each other or not. Let's solve this manually. So we know the numbers that are given are 4 and 13. When we will say 4 and 13 are relatively prime to each other? When the GCD of these two numbers is 1, right? Let's take both the numbers. We are going to find the GCD for 4 and 13. What are all the divisors of number 4? The divisors of number 4 are 1, 2 and 4. What are all the divisors for the number 13? Please note here 13 is a prime number, so obviously the divisors will be 1 and 13. Because prime numbers will have only two factors. One is number 1 and the other one is the number itself, right? Now in these two set of numbers, what's the common divisor? We have 1, 2, 4 here, we have 1, 13 here. So the common divisor here is 1 and obviously this is the greatest common divisor. So it's clear that the GCD of 4 and 13 is 1. So when the GCD of these two numbers is 1, obviously 4 and 13 are relatively prime to each other. So the answer for question number 1 is yes, 4 and 13 are relatively prime numbers. If you note here, you have a prime number here, but this number is not a prime number. Don't get confused with prime number concept with relatively prime numbers. We have already seen about prime numbers elaborately. So it need not be the case that two prime numbers only should be relatively prime to each other. Don't worry about this now. Anyway, before we sign out, we are going to see some scenarios with two different numbers, how they are relatively prime to each other. We are done with question number 1. Let's move on to question number 2. In this question, we are going to find are 15 and 21 relatively prime. We know we are going to follow the same manual approach. So we are going to find the divisors, followed by the common divisors and the greatest common divisor. Let's solve this now. The first number is 15 and the second number is 21. We are going to find the factors for 15. The factors for 15 are 1, 3, 5 and 15. And what about the factors for 21? The factors are 1, 3, 7 and 21. I already told you factors are also referred as divisors. So we have found out the factors for 15 and 21. Now we will find out the common factor or common divisors. Here we have 1 and 3, here also we have 1 and 3 and no other numbers are matching. So the common factors or common divisors are 1 and 3. Out of 1 and 3, what is the greatest common divisor or highest common factor? Which is 3 here, right? So 3 is the biggest number. So the GCD of 15 and 21 is 3. So the answer to this question, are 15 and 21 are relatively prime? No, 15 and 21 are not relatively prime numbers. Now I am going to show you an example which we had seen in the previous presentation, where in the last presentation we have seen this example 2 to find the GCD of 83 and 19. I hope you can remember this. If not, I request you to watch my previous lecture, and we confirmed the GCD of 83 and 19 is 1. So when the GCD of two different numbers is 1, then it means these two numbers are relatively prime. If you are given with a question to find the relatively prime numbers, I recommend you to apply the Euclid's algorithm and you find the GCD. If you get a number which is not 1, then obviously it means these two numbers are not relatively prime. If you get the GCD as 1, then it means these two numbers are relatively prime. Before we sign out, let's see various scenarios. So I am going to have 5 columns here. 2 numbers A and B we are going to take, and we are going to find whether A and B are relatively prime to each other with various scenarios. In order to verify whether they are relatively prime numbers, we need the GCD, right? So I am computing GCD value. Now, with the result of this GCD calculation, I'm gonna confirm whether the numbers are relatively prime or co-prime to each other. And I have a remarks column. Let me explain that now. Firstly, we are going to take two different numbers, say 11 and 17. Here if you observe, 11 is a prime number and 17 is a prime number, right? So when we have A and B are prime numbers, obviously they are different prime numbers, isn't it? So for different prime numbers, the GCD value will be obviously 1, isn't it? When the GCD is 1, obviously they are relatively prime to each other. So in the first scenario, we have confirmed A and B are prime and A and B are different prime numbers, and hence they are relatively prime to each other. Is there any rule that A and B should be always prime? No. Just see the second scenario. In the second scenario, we have A as 11, which is a prime number. We have B, which is 21, which is a composite number. So 21 is a composite number. Why? Because it has factors other than 1 and 21. It has 3 and 7 also as factors, right? So 21 is not a prime number. But still, when we compute the GCD of 11 and 21, we get 1 only as the GCD. Because there are no common factors that can divide both 11 and 21 except 1. So in the second scenario, where one is a prime number and the other one is a composite number, which is this. So A is a prime number and B is a composite number, but still they are relatively prime to each other. Can we conclude like this? If any one of the numbers is a prime number, then it should be relatively prime. No, we cannot conclude like this. I'm gonna show a third scenario where the numbers A and B are not prime, they are composite. Can you see here? I am taking A here. A is 12, which is definitely not a prime number, and 77, which is also not a prime number, because 77 has factors like 1, 7, 11 and 77. So it's clear that A and B are not prime numbers, they are composite numbers. But still the GCD is 1, because 1 is the only number that can divide both 12 and 77. So in this scenario also, these two numbers are relatively prime to each other. I hope this slide had demystified you that we should not take the decision of confirming whether they are relatively prime or not relatively prime by just looking at the numbers. We need to compute the GCD and then we should confirm whether they are relatively prime or not relatively prime. So I hope now you know the need for computing the GCD to ensure whether they are relatively prime or not. So I always recommend you to apply Euclid's algorithm to compute the GCD and then take a decision based on the result of the GCD. I hope relatively prime numbers concept is clear to you. And that's it guys. Before we sign out, let's see the homework question. The question is, find the GCD of 790, 121 using Euclid's algorithm. After finding the GCD, you are required to determine whether they are relatively prime to each other or not. I request you to solve this homework problem and post your answers in the comment section. I hope now you understood the need for finding the GCD, and we also have understood the relatively prime numbers or co-prime numbers. I hope the session is informative and thank you for watching.